structure here. This place is really packed. It's Memorial Day weekend, so you'll hear people. But anyway, this oops, so let me adjust it here. There we go. It had a rock on top, but it just yesterday, but apparently it's been knocked off. Oh, that rock right there. Okay.
Wait a minute, that's not the shape of the rock in the picture. That doesn't look like the rock that was on there.
Oh, wait a minute, maybe it's this one over here. Is there, like right here?
It was bigger than that.
Oh, it's bigger, okay.
More.
Alright. I'm coming down.
Okay.
Kind of a square rock. Well, it wasn't that one.
It's not even here, is it? It's been carried off. What? Is it that one over there, that big boulder? No. I don't know.
You know what? That's not it. That's not it.
It was just yesterday, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
like yesterday this was here. No, not yesterday. It was the day before.
Okay. Well,
And it's not here. That's strange.
oh, another mystery. It wasn't a small rock either. It was.
No, it was about like this. It was caught. It took up this whole. It was balanced on it, and it had two rocks on top of it, as you can see. If you can see that rut up there coming down that canyon?
Yep.
You can see where one of these was drugged down that area right here.
Huh. Oh yeah.
See that gouge?
There's some other pieces of wood up there too, I think.
It looks like it was just one with that root ball on it.
Still,
You tell me
even
that
to drag it, it'd be tough.
You tell me that humans could pick up this thing with this root ball
Yeah, it's a massive root ball.
and this whole thing. It'd take at least 5 people. 2 or 3 at this end and then. On the side of it, this root ball was drugged down from clear up there.
So here's a structure. We're back at the same place. Mark's here today. I thought I'd show him. He's the expert in this area, and but this particular structure, it's a new find. I was here with David, and he was kind of on his own. He was a little bit perturbed. He wasn't finding any structures, but then he discovered this, which nobody else has found before. So we thought Mark would take a look at it. You can see this one extra big one here. They seem to do that enough. And then yeah, the rest is just this little structure, but it's marking the way to this dugout. I'll, I guess, film again here.
This right here, this cross pieces are characteristic. See how they kind of weave this thing?
Yeah, it's just kind
Look
of
at this.
haphazard, but still
See how they
complicated.
did this back in here? They kind of weaved it, wrapped it around.
Yeah, it's just not straight up and down. It's kind of brushy,
That's one thing
woven.
that they do.
Nothing's sawed or anything like that.
Oh, this is great.
So we have this thing that's kind of blocking the chasm. I forget the name of the little draw. And then we have the vertical or the horizontal tree, and then the archway down there. I pointed it out in a prior video, but just as I'm walking along, I'll do that.
Big real would have loved this.
And keep hiking up here. I think we're almost there. It's like some skid marks, I guess, from a deer or something. I don't remember that being.
Yeah, that's a deer.
I don't remember that being there.
It's a larger deer.
So here's the dugout again.
Oh, this is strange.
Yeah. Look how they have chain link fence. You look inside, they have beams of aspen, then a tarp on top.
This is very strange.
You go in there, they have glow stick things hanging about.
This might have been an old miner's place, you know?
Could be.
Mining up here.
There's a glow stick thing kind of hung around the tree, and
Wow.
there's some in there as well. Someone's hat's just hanging up in there last time. They have a beer and a Gatorade, I think, or something like that. Oh, right over here, that's where the chimney for the stove is.
Wow.
So you see the little vent right there. That's where the stove comes
So
in.
there's a stove underneath there?
On this side, yeah, there's a wood stove. Just dug it out.
This had to be brought up here by miners or...
Yeah, something's going.
Yeah, I don't think you can get a horse. Well, in the old days you could probably get a horse up here.
Yeah, I wonder where this big beam came from. This just going right down there. That might be Sasquatch.
This is amazing.
Yeah, you can go down in it. Just we did that.
I'm going to take the pack off.
Yep. Back to the superstructure again. Last time, yeah, we had some people, young guys, camping at it. I think it's... Oh, okay. People camping again. Different people this time. I'm going to cut this for a second.
O'clock at night, it was dark. And they come up here and they got screamed at. I mean, super loud screams. Just, it wasn't human. It was so loud. It was coming from up here. And they ran down the canyon. They got out of here.
Interesting.
They're usually up in the rocks.
Interesting because sometimes coming across stuff like this will make me uneasy, but I didn't have any uneasiness about staying here.
See this thing here, Rex?
Yeah, it's wedged in there.
Some people say, well, there's screws over here, and there's right here. See some screws. What's the screws in here? They're nails, yeah. And people think, oh, this is human-made, but we've actually discovered that they actually do wear stuff like this sometimes.
I'll just decorate it with garbage or something.
Tools, they actually, but I'm not saying it's a Bigfoot. I'm saying
So this is still the biggest structure I've ever seen. It's like 40, 50 feet across.
And hidden underneath some trees. But I followed their tree lanes to it. That's how I found it. That's how I found this one. I just followed the tree lanes to it. That's how we use the ocean. These trees in the trees, the trees.
Pretty nice mountain view. So here's a little something as far as structures. This is near a campground, and since it's Memorial Day weekend, you may hear some people in the background. This apparently is new. At least it's new to us. It's not much, but it's definitely arranged. Right here. Just kind of a big tree with some little things arranged. Coming up on a wooded area here. Up here is where there's an old sheep herder's cabin and a couple of structures. So we're just going to go up the hill into the woods here.
Something like lay down here.
That's disturbing. There's one that's kind of, I guess you saw
Yeah, that's the second year. The first
the
year
one
I
with the
was
tree.
here, I came back the next year, and the peanut butter was gone.
Is
There was a new structure up below it.
okay.
I had a flat one,
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
and I left some candy bars underneath that for them. Got cross pieces on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah,
That's
that
the
wasn't
one.
there. That wasn't here the first year.
new edition. Yeah, the huge trees knocked over and then covered with all the branches. And yeah, pretty impressive in person. Hopefully you can get a little better scale than last time, because we had Mark here. He was here before I was, but we've only been here separately before, kind of discovered it separately. He didn't even tell me that these were up here, and I just stumbled on them as well. Well, they're really not that easy to find.
I left some couple of Kit Kats in here.
I don't remember seeing anything left over when I was here, but could be buried or...
Yeah, this was done about 4 winters ago. Because I came back, I was up here in the spring. Took the peanut butter, came back the next spring or summer, and this structure was here. And you could tell that it was, now it looks kind of,
Yeah, it was a little bit fresher when I saw it even.
the bark was fresher and kind of falling apart.
So now we're headed up to the other structure and the remains of a sheep herder's cabin. Nice big trees around here. Pine trees. Kind of forest where you would expect to see some Sasquatch hanging out at some point. It's kind of fallen down. It's still there, but looks like it's fallen down some.
Yeah, these rocks were here before. Look at this little mock fire ring here.
Oh yeah.
Bite it, made their mouth.
So Mark's gonna show us the
You could have put the mouth over, and then
peanut butter here.
they could have put the mouth over and then just twist it.
So it's just like the one you put
Exactly
in Mill
like
Creek.
the one in Mill Creek.
They don't unscrew it; they just rip it right
They
off.
rip it off, and it's about the same. Mill Creek's about the same area where it was ripped off. It's got these rugged things on here, and it's like the one in Mill Creek. You can see like puncture marks like teeth on 3 sides. You can kind of see one like right here.
Yeah, it's kind of
perhaps, maybe
abrasion.
But it was either, my opinion was, it was either put in his mouth and twisted and ripped out, or it was just twisted.
Yeah, sheer force.
Either his mouth or or 2 hands. But whatever it is, there's a lot of strength.
Yeah, to just rip it kind of like that.
But see right here, you got it pierced right here. It's almost like a tooth slipped.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to come through that way.
Like maybe, I don't know, who knows. But this is amazing. This is like the one in Mill Creek.
Just like the same results.
Exactly.
In Mill Creek, for anyone, it's you know, probably what, 50 miles away from here or something like that. So Mark just did a whoop and we heard kind of a response. So we're going to try it again here with the video on. Don't know how it'll go, but you probably can't hear it, but let's listen. Yep, I heard it. It's like a whoop. I was telling him before I flipped on the video. And it kind of sounded like a pig if I were in Texas.
It's a dog. Those people are there.
Okay, it's a dog.
Those people are there.
Got it.
We're not going to go over there. It's a good thing we didn't. It's a good thing I did it, actually.
Okay. We wonder if the snort was an elk or a moose, at least Mark was saying. The dog sounds like it's further over that way, and the snort was kind of more over this way, but took it a while for the dog to react. But anyway, we don't know. So I'm gonna... And oh, I don't know. This is just now. I'm gonna go up to the sheep herder's cabin. The structures are kind of in the vicinity of it. Oh, that's big right there. Here's my foot. And I got this thing. I don't know what it is. It's not that defined, but is it multiple tracks or one big one? That looks kind of deep too. Stout and short. I don't know. Mark's continuing to do some calls. Here's the sheep herder's cabin. Pretty dilapidated. He said in the 1960s it still had its roof on. He actually slept in it. He grew up at the foot of this canyon, so he's the expert in this area. But yeah, it's interesting looking still. You can see the roof that's caved in. Not a big structure, but just enough to sleep in and maybe cook or something. Stay warm. I'll go and get a photo here. Myself, I just heard what sounded like knocks over that way. I guess it could be human, but I don't know why humans knocking. I'm gonna go discuss that with Mark really quick. He thought he heard some knocks a little bit ago. I didn't hear them. No, I've heard some. I'm on my own. Did you hear those knocks? I heard some knocks over there. Yeah. I don't know if it, humans, but it was knock, 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 3 of them. It's over that way.
Yeah, that's the area where I saw the 2 footprints and I heard knocks at me about it.
Oh, there's some things that kind of look like prints through here.
Back there, it looked like a print.
Yeah, so that one looks a little bit like that.
Knocks when I tripped and I saw the footprints coming off the hill, 2 footprints up there.
Another trip. This is another time.
Yeah, this is when I first found this thing.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I kind of heard them now.
I swear there used to be a wood burning stove in here, or a fire pit or something.
Probably. It's maybe buried on the roof, or I don't know.
We slept in here, I remember. There's a door right here. Well, you know what? I think those snorts kind of had me, you know, it's kind of wonder about those snorts.
Yeah, me too.
Because Bigfoot, they're known to snort like that. I never heard of one, but
They almost sound like they snorted awake or something.
Wouldn't you say it's pretty heavy?
Looks like it has a mid-tarsal break almost. Oops, let me break this down. Yeah,
You're right.
kind of right there.
Right.
But it's like it's short and fat.
Yeah, because it's probably a juvenile. 6 footer. 5 or 6 footer. And I'm aiming for fat female. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You didn't hear that.
Fudgy little one. So we found the rest of the old peanut butter thing. Look, you have this kind of mark right here, almost like a. Let me move this down. Almost like a big tooth. Can I see what's a half moon there? If it's focusing. I don't know, or maybe it's a fingernail. But just trying to look at the damage here. Kind of have these abrasions on it. I'm not sure if it's focusing right. Put it further away. Anyway, I guess I just twisted off. I ripped off the edges here.
That's a good sized leg, too.
So I thought I smelled something, and I think this is likely bear excrement. And over here, tucked under this tree,
You see any tracks in there?
yeah, some more bear excrement.
Maybe that's the track.
And then there's remains of a deer.
right there.
Yeah, here's like a track maybe here or something, and something like that. And over here we have a dead deer remains, if I can get to it. That's what I was smelling. Yeah, it still has bugs and flies on it. I guess you can see it there. There's a jawbone, legs, it's all kind of mixed up. Yes. More excrement there. Looks like it spent some time around here. Maybe he kind of wintered through here, I don't know. There's more excrement. This is the first one I saw over here. And then over here. So it's probably the digested deer. Anyway, that's that, I guess.
I wonder if that snort was a bear.
Could be. Well, there's like a lean right there. It's an inverted tree.
Oh, interesting.
Right there. I don't know, anyway.